Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! I'm tired. Oh God! My black people! Oh God! Ow! Ow! Why did you have to? Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to talk to her like that? Oh God!
Why did you send me that? Why when you say, "Al, look, I apologize. I messed up." You're gonna send me, let's talk about being very unprofessional, telling me I'm being unprofessional because I missent something. You missent it first. You missent it first, and then you're gonna call me unprofessional? No, cut it out. And then say to me, "Please pay attention to the show." I'm not paying attention to the show. Did I miss something?
No.
When somebody called on me?
I'm not raising my voice at you.
Well, I am, because I'm upset. I'm tired of my EP not respecting how I feel.
No.
I'm tired of my EP talking shit about me.
You wrong.
I'm tired of my EP acting like one thing in front of one group and one thing in front of another. Okay, I have a right to be upset.
All right. How you guys doing? What's going on? Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. I'm your host, Gigi XOXO, and we are back for some mess. And I feel like this is the final battle. This is the conclusion of it all. I just feel it in my spirit. How you guys doing out there? Press 3 if you guys can hear me. I got the phone lines open. You know why? Because I want to talk to you. I've been seeing y'all in my comments. I've been seeing y'all in the comments all around the universe, honey. And I feel like, hell, we need to just have a talk and conclude everything that's going on. Because in the beginning of this thing, it was very confusing. We only have part information, this and that, okay? So I want to know, how do y'all feel about everything? Why do y'all feel about everything? Now, I tell you, that situation with Al, oh my God, y'all, my feelings was hurt. I was so disgusted to see a man to clap his hands at an elder woman, a black queen at that. Oh my God, Al. Oh, what is wrong with you? And people are saying, well, you know what? She did wrong. We all get dealt wrong. I've been dealt wrong. I have. Trust and believe, I've been dealt wrong. Press 1 if you ever been dealt wrong in your life. It's all about how you go about it that determines who you are. It determines your character. I've been done hell wrong, but I ain't never in my life was smacking and doing all this and hitting the bombs like I'm a goddamn animal to a black woman, especially an elder woman. It don't gotta be just any elder or anybody, It goes into your character. And I never know that he had an anger issue. This nigga he got a dragon inside of him. Don't y'all know that, what's that Asian girl name that was with that young jock? And she said she got a red demon inside her. Honey, I think Al got some demons inside him. That anger, honey. That anger. You got to pray about that. You got to rebuke that. Okay, because that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing but Satan, honey. All that anger raised up. And for what? And for what? So I want to talk to you guys about this. Honey, people in the comment section, you guys know I'm going to read the comments. They say, well, why was it recorded? Well, good thing. Jesus, won't he do it? Wasn't a good thing that it was recorded? Because I tell you one thing, if it was not recorded, I would have never know who Al was. Al Reynolds, I would have never know who he was. If somebody would have told me Al was doing all that cussing and he was slapping his hands, I wouldn't believe it. I said, oh, get out of here. You're so baloney. Not Al, not Mr. Professional, not Mr. Classy, not Mr. Always keep his cool, not Mr. Always have it together, not Mr. Perfect, not Al. I don't believe it, honey. When I tell you, and was it AI? Was that AI, y'all? Huh? It was it AI? Press 7 if it was AI. Press 10 if it was a real deal. Was that the real Al or was that AI? Okay. I gotta make sure because we are living in them times, girl. You don't know what's what. Okay, you just don't know, honey. I have to ask. So, honey, what other questions do you guys have for me regarding this case? I want to know. Yeah, with Jeezy, not Young Jack. I get these niggas confused. Okay, Jeezy, Young Jack, ain't they the same? Shit. Nah, they ain't. One put on a dress. Don't Young Jock put on dresses? I seen him in that blue dress. What was all that about? What's up with these straight niggas in dresses, honey? I guess they want to get their fruity on too. I'm not mad. Shit. Straight niggas putting on dresses. Straight niggas sucking dicks. Straight niggas getting bent over. Straight niggas want to do everything the gays doing, honey. Okay, that part. I'm not mad at it. Okay, so one put on a dress and one don't. Catch it. Okay. Thank y'all for the clarification, honey. Michael, I know you lying. Michael, hold on, Michael. Michael, that is so gross. Gigi want to get pounded by Al as if I don't find Al attractive. And why would you say such a thing? That is so nasty. You about to make me throw the hell up. I would throw up. Okay, now, Michael, keep them for you. Trust me, I don't want no parts. I'm not attracted to everybody, so please stop with that shit. Stop with that gay shit, okay? Please. Okay? It's a lot of women that want Al. It's a lot of men that want Al. I'm not one of them, okay? I don't find him attractive like that. Okay? Have it your way. You take them big lips, and then didn't Claudia say he got a big stinking booty in that roast? Then she say you got a big stinking booty? Okay, you take that ass, okay? You take that shit, okay? Girl, y'all love talk about some sexual shit, don't y'all? Get off that sexual shit. Okay. What else y'all saying up here? Remember, the phone lines are open, so feel free to squeeze on up here, honey. What else are you guys saying? Gigi, snakes record information. I thought you were smarter than this. Honey, I'm very smart. Snakes record information. So let's just call a spade what it is. You're talking about Claudia. Claudia recorded information, but I don't know if you know, but God can use snakes to do his will. God can use anybody to do his will. And honey, whoever put that information out there, it revealed to me who Al really was. I don't give a damn why she did it. If she did it, was it a snake moves? Possibly from your point of view. Did she have the right to do it? She wanted to showcase that Al is one way in the public and he's another way behind the scenes. What better more to do it? Shit. So it is what it is. I don't feel no way. I don't take none of these mother suckers personal. So I'm not on nobody team. I can understand if you are Al team and you love Al and that happened. I can see why you see Claudia as a snake because she exposed your boy. She exposed your king. For those of y'all that's Al fans, I understand why you mad at her for exposing y'all king. Claudia is the snake. Al has anger issue. Ooh, anger issues, a temper issue too. He quick temper. He's too hot. He needs to sit that ass down. Okay, he's gonna end up hurting somebody or hurting himself. And it's sad. It really is. Because he's supposed to be in his 50s. He's too old to be acting like this. Goddamn. He's supposed to be a leader out here in these streets. Okay. And so do the other ones on Fox. But Claudia wreaked havoc, honey. All right. Shit. Ooh, what else y'all got to say? Okay. They said there's no proof Claudia recorded this. That part. We don't know who it is. But Al people gonna say Claudia did it. Y'all know Claudia got a hate train. So of course they're gonna say she did it. I mean, it's to be expected, right? Right. All right. So it is. Claudia people just saying, hey, y'all don't got no proof of it. Okay. And what you gonna do? You gonna sue her? You gonna take her ass to court? I mean, what you gonna do at this point? What are you gonna do? Ain't nothing you can do about that. Okay. Ain't nothing you can do. Okay, shit. Isn't it fair game in this messy YouTube space? They all messy. They all exposing shit. Now I tell you one thing. I ain't never exposed nobody. I always take the tea and then I edit the tea or I put my mouth on the tea, but I never expose tea. Now people expose, that's Tasha K. She exposed tea, right? Who else? A lot of them they expose the tea, like breaking news. They got the latest dirt. So shit, that ain't nothing. Honey, that's part of their programming. What else y'all gotta say? I was just trying to catch your videos on this topic right now, and then I see you are live. How you doing? How you doing, honey? I'm so mad at Al. I'm so disappointed. In the words of Funky Dineva, honey, I'm so disappointed, Al. Okay, I thought you were gonna be better than this, Al. I am grossed out by that performance that he did, all that handshaking and doing that elder lady when she did not even give that she didn't give that energy back. And it's like he had a dark demon on him, girl. Oh, I was scared. I was scared for her. I was really scared. And I was just like, oh my God, I hope she don't ever meet Al in person. Could you imagine if she was in front of Al? What he would have done to her. I mean, somebody that's so confident and comfortable to do all that. And he did it in front of people. And let's not forget, didn't Al on that screen, he said he don't give a damn if he's recorded. He said, I don't give a damn if it's recorded. Everybody need to see. Hello, can we press one? If Al said on that recording, I don't give a damn if it's recorded. Everybody need to see this, right? Did he not say that? He said that in the recording. So what we really talking about? All right. That part. That part. Okay, so what else y'all got for me? Okay. Can y'all please get the likes up? Don't let me have to smack my hand like Al. Okay. Don't make me have to cuss you out like Al to get the likes up. Is that how gay men gotta talk to black women? Huh? Do gay men gotta yell at black women to get their damn attention? Huh? Is that what it takes? I'm not referring to myself as a gay dude. I'm just asking, okay? Now, CC29, I regret nothing less from a bitch that can't keep a job. A junkie and a power bottom wide hip off brother. Ooh. All right. So Al got big ass hips like that dude that got locked up from Sweetie Pie. That's how he moving. And you say he's a power bottom. Damn. Okay. He a power bottom. Oh shit. Ah, no bottom shaming. But you know he's in good company. Look at TD Jakes. He's a goddamn power bottom too. You know they could be power bottom bros. You know what I mean? You know, do what you do. You know. What else y'all got for me? What else y'all got for me? Al shook and can't even bring himself to get back on his own show. Ooh, girl, you talk about it. Talk about it. Cause he got all the monsters up in that goddamn comment. Okay, I see you, bitch. Big back or high nor. Ooh, you mad. You big mad, bitch, right? All right, keep them coming home. Now try it again and your ass gonna get blocked. Okay? How about that? That part. That part. All right, let's come on. Come on, what else y'all got for me? Miss Bobby's son. Yeah. So call in. I want to hear you guys call in. The link is at the top. What else do you guys feel about that? Last night, Claudia did an interview. People are saying, Claudia, you need to shut up. Claudia, you need to shut up. Stop doing interviews. Stop talking about it. When people ask you about it, Claudia, just say, I don't want to talk about it no more. But you know what? This is her baby. This was her talk show. She can do whatever the hell she want to do. If she want to talk about it to December, don't she have the right to talk about it to December? If this is her project, this is her creation, this is her baby. Shit. Let a bitch try to tell me not to talk about my project, the video, the TV show I created. Motherfucker, bitch, please. Bitch, please. Okay. Okay. But you know, a lot of people don't want her to because they feel like, hey, they're losing in the battle. It's not a winning battle for them. So they just want to, hang it up because, Al cannot recover from this, goddammit. Okay. Okay. They say Al in the background crying, y'all. Okay. He's so girl. Ooh, Al, don't listen to me. Don't torture yourself. Hey, and let me tell y'all, let me hip y'all on game. Hit the Cash App, make it clap. For y'all party crashers that really support me and all you other people, if you really support me, you love me running this mouth, can y'all please hit that Cash App $ Pink Lips 500? Okay, I appreciate it. I'm not on any side. I do not dislike Claudia. I expected more of Claudia. It's amazing how people can see and hear the same thing. Yeah, I'm not on no side either. Shit, I'm on my side. Al not hit me up with a Cash App. Claudia didn't hit me up with a Cash App. Funky ain't hit me up with a Cash App. Armon ain't hit me up with a Cash App. Carlos ain't hit me up with a Cash App. Until they start hitting them Cash Apps, I'm on the island by myself. That part. Okay, hit that goddamn Cash App. Fuck a like, hit that Cash App. I need that Cash App. But I still appreciate the likes, so y'all can hit them goddamn likes up. Thank you. Ooh, we got a caller. 414. Are you there, 414?
Hey, Gigi. Ashley, can you hear me?
Yeah, just talk up. You know I like it loud. Nah, it sounds like you an Obama phone, girl. What's up?
Oh, okay. I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you if you felt like Funky kind of had something to do with this from the beginning with Al.
Oh, hell yeah. You know they ain't cahoots, honey. That's them and Louise, girl. Okay, that's my opinion. Okay, shit. Ain't they really good friends? Mind you, hold on, girl. Wait. Mind you, Al and Funky been having a long relationship for how many years? How many years, girl? Come on now. And these are gossip girls. These are gossip Judies. You know they love to run that mouth. They don't run that mouth just on the internet. They run that mouth behind closed doors too, honey. They go to all the parties because they want to run that goddamn mouth. You know they exchange information. You know all they do is gossip, girl. You know they messy as hell. You know they stay plotting. Gossip bitches, you know they stay on the plot.
So do you think that interview with Carlos was like set up from the beginning, like him and Funky orchestrated that to kind of try to clear Al's name, or you think Carlos did that?
Well, what I heard was Carlos don't even fool with Al, honey. Carlos don't see it for Al. Okay. So I don't know what Carlos angle. They say he just want a hit rating show. And he knew Armon is the hottest thing on the internet. So he know he had to bring that Armon TGIF because Armon is the centerpiece. I mean, did I lie? I mean, he is the talent when it comes to that show. He was the controversial. Everybody had his name in his mouth. So he has been the star of this whole circus.
Claudia is like she has.
Yeah, so Carlos wanted to bring his ass up in that shit. He wanted to. And that's why Funky said, remember when Funky said, this is a good segue to get into this, you know? You remember that?
Yes. And it was so aggressive the way, I don't know. It was like the way he said it, he didn't know what the F he was talking about. Like he said the F word.
Hold on, wait, 414. We got breaking news. Thank you, Bambi. Okay, and another thing. Can y'all please start hitting my DM at the Messy Sweet Spot? Hit me in a DM, girl. I do call and I talk to my party crashers over the phone through Instagram. I love to gossip with y'all. If y'all got some tea, some shit, call me. Let's gossip about it. Sometimes I need you guys to help me report on the gossip. Because a lot of times I feel like it's better when I'm having a dialogue. You know, I like to bounce off of people, you know. Y'all like my co-host a little bit. But let me tell you this. Bambi said, Funky said tonight that him and Armon had a long talk with receipts. Oh, I gotta watch his live. Damn, we got some more tea with receipts included.
Oh, Gigi, I want to ask you.
Hold on, girl. Wait, Bambi, wait, goddamn it. Hold on, boo. And if he was going to hold Al accountable, it won't be in public. Al wrong as fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Ring the goddamn alarm. Bitch, wasn't I right? Wasn't I always on the right side of history? Press 1 if I was always on the right side of history. And let me tell you why. Because I have discernment, honey. It's a gift. It's a gift, okay? I've been had discernment. I can tell shit. I know. I can smell. I can sniff shit out. Okay, but go ahead. Go ahead, 414.
So Funky is now agreeing that Al was wrong. Is what
According to
Bambi's saying.
Bambi, I hope Bambi ain't no hoax. You know, honey, with these people on this internet, who knows? I gotta go see it for myself. But according to Bambi 310, that's what they say. And I don't know if Bambi a man or woman. You don't know nowadays. And I can't tell from the name
Funky
Bambi.
go live, so maybe he said it on his live tonight.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll tell y'all tomorrow. But besides that point, go ahead.
Okay, I had a question about.
Okay, hold on. Wait. We get more confirmations. They said Bambi is right. Thank you, Bam.
She right?
Yeah, they said she right. They're getting a lot of people say, yeah, they can confirm it. They can confirm Bambi is right.
So that would mean Funky wasn't in on it, right? If he's doing that.
You said what?
I said that would mean Funky wasn't in, like it wasn't a plot with Al from the beginning. If he's now going on his show saying that Armon was right.
Well, the plot when?
I was thinking this was a plot from the beginning. That's why
Funky but you have to realize it's many moving parts, like a train. Do you know how a train works? Trains have how many cars on there? It has a lot of cars. So in the beginning, in the beginning, Funky possibly being in play, being a plot, telling Armon, hey, watch out for her. Don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with that. That sounds like somebody that is directing you in a certain direction. Now, did he get off the pot? Possibly. Did not inform him of other stuff that was going on?
Things.
Possibly. So therefore, Funky was blindsided and he did not know all the moving parts.
Well, true, because if Al was playing everybody else, he was probably playing Funky too, which was some people were saying before in your comments, how at the end of the day, Al is the orchestrator of all evil over there, apparently. Yeah. So I guess that would make sense. Maybe that is the case. You're right.
Now, somebody, hold on. Somebody saying Al, he didn't say Armon was right. Y'all twisting this shit. Well, EA, why don't you call in and just tell us, child? Shit.
Right. Yeah, tell us.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Right. Child, too long, but commercial done popped up. But thank you, Gigi. Anytime. You better watch them damn commercials.
I want to ask you something really important.
You go ahead. And y'all can call in and ask me anything. Come on, call in. Get to know Gigi. Go ahead.
I want to ask you if you saw that video of Sherelle before she made it private on her channel. What? She talked about Claudia so bad.
Ooh.
She said that she would never get married. She would never have children.
Oh, girl, I seen that. And why did I clip it? And why did I put it on my channel?
You did?
Hell yeah, honey. That was tea. Sherelle World, she's a big person. She's a big influencer out here. She has influence. She got motion, honey. And she going against another person like Claudia. That's an influencer. Hell yeah, honey. That's a messy shit.
But
it was worthy.
Hates her. And it's so weird because it's like y'all never even met, but the vitriol and hate she has for Claudia, like Sherelle can be mean.
Why did she put it down? Shit, do she not want me to post that shit up? I mean, she said it. She felt it.
I think the reason why she shut it down is because if you notice the title of that video, she titled that video, Claudia paid bloggers to release behind the scenes footage. You know who footage that was, right?
No, who footage? I didn't give a damn who footage it was. Shit. It could have been
Conscious. You said it. When you played it.
It could be Froggy Frog footage. And why do I give a damn who footage it is? Huh? Why do I care?
Because Sherelle and Conscious were friends. They were friends off of YouTube. Oh. So now Conscious and Sherelle are into it.
Shut up. I heard about that. I didn't want to believe it was true, girl. I didn't want to believe it was true.
No, it's true. It's true. Their little friendship all messed up because she just went off the deep end by titling that video like that. And Conscious was like, you could have talked to me. We talk about everything else off of YouTube on the phone. Like, your hate for Claudia is so bad that you got to go that far. So he went off on one of his videos yesterday. Ooh. He went off in the beginning. It's a whole mess over Claudia.
Just when I was thinking about making friends with YouTubers, girl, because I don't got no YouTuber friends, honey. I'm an island by myself. because I always been standoffish. So I was like, I want to try to be nice.
Nah, you can be nice, but I'm pretty sure you've seen all the downfall of all the other friendships we've seen, and you just know
you see. Okay, let me tell you.
business.
I was not in the community. I was like doing other content because I go in and out of different communities. I just came back in this community. The community is like YouTubers dealing with their, the topics or what they got going on. I just been back like 2 months. That's why a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you were still around, because I was doing different stuff, talking about different topics and different communities. So I'm coming back. And so I hear stuff, but I didn't really keep my eye and ears to the ground. Like, I really don't know the insights. I just know, okay, I heard that person don't fuck with that person, but I don't know. I don't know shit about it. So, some stuff is still kind of crazy to me. I don't know, girl. I don't know everything. Okay, I just put it like that.
Me either. But for Sherelle to say that she said that lady never gonna get married, never have kids, like. I just couldn't believe it. And Perry, her husband, ain't got no damn balls to save his life, because he never, ever corrects that woman. I think he's scared of her too. And it's just like the way that she talked about her was awful. You cannot like her, you cannot agree with her. But the things that she said about another Black woman, but then you're mad at her because you're calling her colorist against other Black women, but you talking about her like that, it's like.
So that's what I want to know. Is Claudia, you gonna respond, girl?
She not.
Oh, so she just like it now. Her now got something in common. Yeah,
because they not real YouTubers for real. They ain't gonna put it on the floor for real.
Well,
like y'all.
They want to cosplay like they're YouTubers.
Yeah, they do, because they want the chicks. But they ain't really about that life.
Yeah, Claudia, Al, y'all need to come on, put it on the flow. Put it on the goddamn flow. Shit. Okay. Well,
they're not gonna do it.
You know what? Sherelle said what she said. I'm not gonna be against her or whatever. I still like Sherelle. So I'm gonna. Claudia, you need to speak for yourself, defend, or your people, whatever they call it, they're gonna defend you.
Yeah, she called her all out her name. She called her every type of B you could think of, like, and I'm like, why are you talking like that? Like, that really threw me off. And I usually watch Sherelle, but that threw me off. I was like, wow. And so now that caused her to just talk stuff about Conscious, I don't even know how he got into it. They were supposed to be real friends outside of this, and it's like that made no sense. So he had to
Girl,
go off.
don't tell me I gotta start covering that.
You might have. You need to keep an eye on that. You might have.
Girl,
to,
that's next. That's next. Shit. Okay.
Let me tell you something. Every day, that's probably next.
God damn,
I don't think a lot of people caught the tea, because she did that video late at night and she put it on private.
Oh, trying to be
right
sneaky.
Yeah.
Well, Sherelle, call me, girl. Hit me in a DM. Let me know if it's all right, because I sure got that video up, honey. Honey, it was too much tea. You were so passionate.
It was.
I said, I ain't letting this go. Ooh, wait. And it seemed like that's what she really meant. She seemed like she wanted to let everybody know how she felt about Claudia. So it's all out there now.
She hates her. And I'm like, why? How do you have so much hate for somebody over the internet? I could just never put that much energy. Like, stress is what causes disease and all kind of stuff. Like, lady, don't let Claudia stress you out to the point where you doing all that. You raising your blood pressure up at midnight.
Well, maybe she was getting some steam off. Maybe she enjoyed it.
Or maybe she knows something. She got some tea that everybody else don't know about Claudia. And that's why she's so mad.
But you know what? I would never want Claudia to go off on my ass. I would not want nobody to go off on me. But, all these YouTubers do it. I mean, so Sherelle, she not, no better or no worse than any of them all. I'm not making an excuse for her, but shit. I'm just like, okay, well, Claudia, what you gonna say, girl? Shit.
I think she's just not that. She's not that good at like defending herself. I don't know what it is.
She better get hit. She can run that mouth anytime else she wants.
That's true, but she always, would always go to sadness and apologies and,
Man.
instead of just defending yourself. Like, she just doesn't. I don't know. I wish she would.
Well, she gonna have to figure that out. I don't cape. I don't cape. I don't put the cape on until she hit that cash app. Claudia, hit that goddamn cash app, and I might feel different. Okay. I'm here for the mess. I got one job to do, and to be a messy ass bitch. I'm here for the mess. Claudia, speak out on this. Okay, call me Claudia. Okay.
She'll probably call you again. I know she called before.
Yeah, but I don't know if she'll call me again. I think she's gonna keep her regulars. She gonna go to her regular people. I think they get like possessive. I don't think of the YouTubers like when their Claudia go off to another YouTuber platform. Cause she's in bed with a lot of YouTubers. It seems like she has a lot of friends. I've never talked to her. I'm not, friends with her. I only know from here. And you know how people can be. People are very territorial over people. But honey, you're more than welcome to come over here, honey. Tell the tea girl what's up. And Sherelle, you welcome too, boo. Okay.
And Al, I saw your video.
Al, come on. I told Al I ain't mad at him. I mean, I don't hate him.
Yeah, I know you said you weren't mad at him, but him back on that table yelling at that 7-year-old woman was out of line.
Yeah, take the stick out his ass, right?
He needs to come out and say something. Did he really delete his channel?
I don't think so. I didn't go over there, but I doubt it. People are just saying he has scheduled planning shows and he just could not do it. Maybe it's stressing him out. I don't know if he smoked weed. Maybe he need a blunt. Or maybe he doing what he got to do to cope through this,
or he just needs to be himself. Like, he's giving two personalities. He's giving, like...
I'm not trying to make excuses for his ass, but they say he old. And you know how some older people are that has not adapted to this new world. They feel that the old world they're trying to uphold the old world. And that old world
but it ain't working if you can't... He can't hide it. Like, it just comes off as fake.
Yeah, it's gone, girl.
It come off as fake. Every time he talk, like, it just come off as fake persona. Like, just be yourself.
All I gotta say, not my problem. Not my problem. Shit.
I know.
Have him deal with it. Funky had talked to him. That's his friend. He ain't my friend.
And he said they were trying to. He wanted to build a close relationship. They're not super close.
Oh, bullshit. Somebody lying to me. Because Sean on AT2 interview with Sean. Sean is Al Reynolds' close friend, a business partner. I don't know what type of relationship they got. They got something, right? He gonna say that Al and Funky is very tight. They're like solid. That was his word verbatim, girl. He said they are solid. Oh, come on now. Something like kind of iffy or cordial. It ain't no damn solid. He said it's solid. And let me tell you what else that Sean say. Sean said that if Funky ever flip on Al, they got some for his ass. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes. And then he laughed with an evil laugh.
He said that?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, girl. And I hope he didn't take that video down, AT2. Yes, he did, girl. Yes, he did.
What?
He said if Funky ever flip on Al, he got something for that ass. And he started laughing. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Who saw that? I don't know if they seen. Did y'all see it? I know Funky. I know Funky. What y'all saying? Funky said they not friends. But I'm telling you what Al friend Sean said on that AT2 interview. Okay. Don't.
So Funky was trying to probably put distance between them in that interview on purpose by saying that. You know what? I come to the conclusion all they ask.
Thank you. See, I got a witness. Can I get a witness? They all fake. Can I get a witness? See, Mia, she said, yes, he did. Yes, he did, child. Yes, he did. Yeah, somebody lied. Somebody lied. Something in the milk ain't clean. And my spirit man say Al and his crew. I don't trust him.
They all lying. All they ass lying about something. And at this point, I just don't feel like the most innocent person in this is Armon because he was the newest. He might make his mistakes because who knows how to navigate a situation like that, especially if you've never been in it. But he about damn near the most innocent person. What you think?
As far as the innocent out of all of them, yeah, I would agree with you. I definitely do. I feel like he is the youngest, and I feel like you're young, and everybody is older and they have more experience. You expected them to show you the way. Why put this young man? You see, I didn't say boy, I said young man.
Right.
That is how you address him. Young man. You don't call nobody no damn boy.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
So why would you address, have this man in the middle of your bullshit? Why wouldn't you say, you know what? I'm not going to have him a part of this. I want to make this experience the best possible for him. Don't you know how a parent is? You know how you have a good parent.
Right.
And the parent do not want to have their kids experience any horrible situations with the parents. That, some parents don't want their kids to know me and daddy is fighting. They don't want you to see the argument. They're not going to put poison in their ear to say, go against this person. Protect them. You protect them by sometimes just keeping them out of it completely.
Yeah.
But
and they didn't do that.
All of them had a hand in it, honey. All of them was trying to.
They did.
Yeah, they playing
They
these games.
absolutely did. That's really a shame, and that's sad. I don't know why they did that.
I know why.
Like that.
I can tell you why. You want me to tell you why?
Why?
Because they Hollywood. I'm telling you, Hollywood people ain't right. All these people in Hollywood, girl, they ain't right. They've been in Hollywood for so long. They didn't turn. And people that's thirsting out the Hollywood, I don't trust them, honey. I do not trust people that's them Hollywood people. I don't trust them. They don't deal with common sense.
So do you see now? I'm starting to think. So I know that Funky and Claudia, because when he first left, when he sprayed everything on when he first started going on his channel live, he finally said, you know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is, Claudia. What specifically was he said her name, but what did he say that she did?
She never mentioned. They always threaten each other. He said, well, I'm going to keep it. And just in case a bitch want to get froggy, then I'm going to release it. They all say that type of stuff. Just like Claudia. Well, I got more. I'm not going to tell y'all right now because I can really blow this internet up. I mean, they all do the same shit. Al Friend says the same thing. If Funky ever flip on Al, we got something for him. I mean, they stay playing these diabolical games because this is just who they are. They love this mess. They say they hate it, but girl, they love it. If you really hate it, just distance yourself. I'm not talking about it, I don't give a damn. I'm not talking about it. Just move on, push forward, and stop commenting. Well, Al is doing that, right? But because Al done did so much damage, girl, and Al is the ringleader, people are not letting him off the hook. And he needs to come out and be accountable. And he won't be accountable because he's not used to being accountable. Whoever holds him accountable in Hollywood? Nobody. He's not used to this. He's not used to this.
But ain't that funny how things change? How everybody was like, oh, Al, like when all that happened in the roast, like everybody was, oh, woe is Al. And now things just can change in a matter of days.
I don't know. I don't think I ever was like, oh, Al. I mean, you're a grown-ass man. Oh, Al, what? What? I didn't think the roast was bad.
No, you didn't. But I know you saw them comments. A lot of people were so sensitive over that roast.
Well, that's because they don't like Armon. And just like people say, if you don't like a person, it doesn't matter what they say, the littlest thing, you're going to blow up because you just don't like that bitch. If the wrong person look at you a certain way, it's going to make your stomach hurt. I know for me, all right, say for instance, if it's this nigga, right? And girl, if he look at me or just close to me, I'm going to be offended. I am. I'm gonna be really fucking offended. But if it's a good ass nigga, he can stand by me all day. He can stay looking at me. I'm gonna love it. It's all about the person. They did the same thing, but it's just different people. So because it's someone you cannot stand, of course, I'm gonna make a big deal. Get this nigga away from me, please. What?
But I feel like none of us know nobody on YouTube, and you should not be that invested into somebody that you can't see when they're wrong. Like, it's weird to me, but
girl, I disagree
know.
with you. I disagree with you. I think it's life. It's not just YouTube, but it's life. People do it. They have their favorites, and that's just what it is. When it comes to celebrity, especially Hollywood, it's all about favoritism. Celebrity is all about favoritism. This world is politics. It's all about favoritism. We are in a politician season this year where people are bypassing a lot of stuff these politicians are doing because they are their favorite. That is just how a lot of humans
I don't favorite nobody. I can't relate. I don't know, because I literally don't favorite nobody. Like, I can always see the wrong, even in myself. And I guess maybe that's a gift some people can have and some people don't. But I feel like you that way, Gigi, too, because you'll be laughing and joking at everything and everybody.
I sure do. Hell yeah. But do I have favorites? Yeah, I have favorites. Hit that Cash App. You'd be my favorite. Shit.
So you ain't gonna never talk about them no more.
Hell yeah. Hit that Cash App, make it shake, baby. Shit. Hello. Yeah, and do I have favorites?
For that money.
Yeah, hell yeah, I have favorites. If I have a friend and you my road dog, I'm rolling. Would I hold my friend accountable if they did say for Al, if Al was my friend, right? Would I come out here and woof for Al? Damn, that's a hard one.
Exactly. Would you? Or would you not say none?
Al, what the fuck? Damn, Al. Al, shit. I'll probably try to spin this shit like.
You're gonna try to do exactly what Funky doing right now.
What would I try to do if I'm trying to save Al from this shit? God damn it! It's obviously
you just gonna say, well, when I'm around Al, when he didn't do anything when I was around.
I'm gonna say, you know what, you guys? It's unfortunate it happened, but this is over. I think we need to move forward. It's a lot of lessons that can be learned, but listen. We are about to go and figure out who's going to run this country. We got a lot of more pressing matters to deal with versus this Foxhole stuff. Whatever reason, it did not work. But we need to move on. I'm so sick and tired of talking about this. We talk about this all the time. Let it go. It's nothing that can be done. Let's move on.
That's true. I think it was just a lot of tea. Okay,
hold on, girl. I was acting. That's what I would say if I was Al's friend.
Oh,
girl, you don't know what I'm acting.
Gigi, ain't nobody going. Everybody will be like, "Yeah, all right, Gigi."
No,
ain't nobody gonna pay attention to that.
Y'all keep asking me this shit. Would I date? No, I'm not attracted to Al. How many times? I'm not attracted to Al. No, I would not date Al. Could I can be cordial with Al, yeah, but I don't want to date him. I don't want him to date me. I don't want him to find me attractive. I don't find him attractive, and that's that. 415, would you date Al?
No, I told you Al seems really fake to me. He's not even himself. He was supposed to be the fat guy at the job.
Since y'all asking me, press 1 if you would date Al. Press 5 if you would not date Al. Y'all keep on trying to force somebody on somebody.
Like how you said you was attracted to smart people, so am I. Somebody who can feed your mind. Like Al can barely. I don't know.
Girl, well, hold on, honey. Hold on, because I do got some other calls. Hold on, because I like talking to you. Calling from 240, you're live on the air.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm good. I'm Deneen from Maryland.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great, beautiful.
Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Well, I've just been trying to keep up with this whole Foxhole thing just so that I could try to figure out what was going on just like everybody else.
I got you.
And I kind of figure, I think that Claudia, because I like all of them, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think Claudia has gotten a bad rap on every single show that she's been on. And everybody always tried to say she started this and she started that. She started this and she, started that. She was kind of bullied a little bit to me on Atlanta sometimes when the newbie comes, how the older cast members or the ones that have been there the longest treat you kind of like, haze you a little bit so that, to see whether you can make it on the show. So I think this time, because she's always gotten that bad rap, I think this time she's the one that was recording everything to cover her ass.
Okay, that's cool.
That's just my thought. That's my thought. Now, as far as Al is concerned, I was shocked. Because I always figured he was fake from the time he married Star Jones. But I did like him as a person. I thought he dressed well, But when it came to pronouncing some of these names and some of his context and, speaking, I was like, he's a professor at Bowie State or Bowie University. That's like 2 hours from where I live.
Well, you know what's going on, and I noticed this earlier. We are living in a world where girl, when I was growing up, people that had jobs, they were trained and they had manners and they knew what to do. Nowadays, everybody that's working these jobs, they don't know what to do. They don't got no damn manners.
Or not
it's
qualified.
Too much favoritism.
Right.
They're definitely not qualified. Definitely not that.
Absolutely.
Now, when I met
right.
Al, I didn't know of the Star situation. Of course that happened, but I didn't know any of that. I was ignorant to that because I was not in gossip during that time.
Right.
I met Al on Fox News. I seen him over there giving commentary, and I was not impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I was quite bored. Okay. And I really turned it really quick.
A lot of people say that have been saying that about him.
Just his tone,
they found him bored.
Everything. It's just not entertaining. It's not my cup of tea. I can't relate. I'm like, what am I here for? It's like you're slowing down the pace. God damn it. Okay.
Absolutely.
And shit, I just think they should have had Armon and they should have replaced Claudia and Al. Shit, they should have revamped the whole shit. They should have had something different new. That's what they should have did.
That may have worked, but I do feel like Armon had a bad rap from the beginning too. Remember, everybody was talking about his attitude and this, that, and the other, and I never once saw him come on there and act like he had an attitude.
Yeah, but this how I feel about that. This how I feel about that. Okay. He has a bad reputation being an attitude, but so Nene Leakes does it too. So do Jocelyn. So do Tommy. So do 50 Cent. So do all the major. So do Candace. So do Corey Holcomb. They all have bad attitudes. I mean, so our society and the Black community teaches us have an effed up attitude. You might get somewhere because your show ain't gonna get somewhere being the nice person. Your show ain't gonna get somewhere with your tail between your legs because nobody pays attention to the nice people.
Each other. Yes.
So it makes for good entertainment.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And a lot of times our people do it against each other rather than anyone else.
And you know what's
the sad part to me.
Yeah. And you know what else interesting? If Al would keep that aggressive energy on camera, it would have been more entertaining.
It may have worked out. Yes.
If
absolutely.
Al would have came out here,
he came on every day.
Hell yeah, Al, you need to come out.
He came on every day with this blah type.
Nah, that energy he had for that Black woman, he need to bring that to the camera because that's how you really feel about Black women. I know how you feel. That's how you really need. You need to bring that out. And now you'll get more ratings with that. And I might not like your message, but I'll tune in.
I would too. So I don't know what's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen now?
I don't know.
You think they're going to try to come back with another show, another type show? Because I think you'd be perfect.
Let me tell you, I think Al and Miss Netta should get together.
Are you serious? I think you and Armon should get together.
Oh, that's so great. Yes, yes.
No, I'm
That'd be
serious.
Awesome.
You and Armon, I don't know who the third person would be or if you would even need a third person.
Yeah. Now, the reason why I say Miss Netta, no, I'm not talking about for a show, but I'm just talking about just them together. Like Miss Netta and Al, just because hearing Miss Netta and Al would break the internet, it'd be like, damn, what's going on? You know, and just to see how they would.
You mean as a couple?
No, not a couple. Just to see them in a room. Don't you know how you can be in a room and just put personalities together just to see what happens? You know, and
no,
just
Al would not go for that.
Oh, yeah, and that's what I want to know.
Al would go for that.
Do Al feel like he's too good for Miss Netta? Huh? You know what I mean? I don't know.
From the way we see him, I hate to judge, but maybe. You know, it's weird to me.
Yeah.
But he says he's bisexual, so I think, well, he sure doesn't act like it when it comes to black women. So maybe he doesn't like black women. Maybe he prefers, a lighter skin.
Hold on, wait. Somebody said Gigi and Armon worked together. We did. Gigi almost cussed him out. Armon showed it. Okay, listen.
What?
Yeah, we did commentary way back in the day before all this shit was popping. Yeah, we were cool. But a lot of times, we talked about like award shows, female rappers and stuff like that. And I like to debate. Back in the day, I love to debate. So I love going back and forth. I love that. And it was all love. We put on shows. We did it. It was great. We had a great time doing it. But yeah, but I didn't cuss it. I wasn't going to cuss his ass out for real. But you know how I be in my character, y'all, So when I have him there and he's very strong-minded in his stance and I'm very strong in mine, and I'm like, oh, hell no, giving the people what they want.
Makes for a
and
good show.
Yeah, and he giving it back. And we going back and forth. We just having a good energy. And after we take honey, we going out to the club or we going out here and there. And it was all good, nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I wish I had seen that.
Well, child, that
I did not know that.
Well, I don't want to talk about it either, because that's the old life. We moved on.
Right.
We trying to move on, child. Shit, I really don't talk about none of my past though with different YouTubers. I've
noticed that. I've noticed that about you. Even in this situation, I felt like you were the only time that you really spoke on it is after you got receipts from, the people that were actually, speaking on it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I appreciated about watching your show, was because everybody else was responding before they knew, placing the blame here and there. But you waited to me until you got to see what others were saying, receipts shown, and then you spoke on it. And that's a great journalist.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
I give you your flowers today, sweet.
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes.
I really enjoyed talking to you. I
enjoyed talking to you.
Was waiting on this line. I said I'm not going to hang up until she gets to me.
All right. Thank you. Call me back, girl. And guess what? You can always DM me because I love talking to my people. Like, ask a lot of my credit. Sometimes I just call your ass up the blue, girl. What's going on? Okay, because I love running my mouth.
I sure will.
I love gossiping.
I'm going to put you in my phone, Gigi.
Yes, DM me. And I love Instagram.
I'm going to lock you in, girl.
Instagram, you don't have to give your number out. You can just call from the Instagram. I love that.
I sure will. Thank you so much. Have a blessed evening, okay?
You too.
I wish you much.
You too. I'm sorry I cut you off real quick. Calling from 773. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello?
Yep, I'm here. Hey, girl. Yes. Yes, girl.
Baby, I need to call in. Yes.
Come on, call in.
Baby, this thing is too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Talk about it.
So I got one for you. Okay, so I work in radio, right?
Yeah.
As a producer, I've got a thought, but I'm not sure if I'm on the right track. So I need to talk to somebody with a really good intellect.
Tell it.
So I found you by accident. I'm so glad. So I'm gonna throw it by you. Ready?
I'm ready.
Is it a possibility that Al was set up to destroy Fox Soul so that they could use the channel to woo Black people to vote for Trump? Al and Claudia both said on previous shows, right, that they love politics. They want to talk about politics. So what if that was the goal that they originally tried to do? Get rid of Funky, make him leave, and then they could change the show around and make it political talk to wooing Black people to vote for Trump.
Well, if that was the plan, they failed. And why did they fail? Because that wasn't the plan. No, I don't think it was a plan. It sounds nice, but no. It's really personal between Al and Claudia. It's really personal between Funky and Claudia. So if it was that type of way, it wouldn't be this personal. But we can dive into it. So therefore, Al is coming in and he wants to now, if Al is supposed to get Funky to leave, Funky said he didn't leave because of Al. He left because of Claudia. Or he left because of something else, because they didn't give him the money that he deserved.
Right, exactly.
Right.
But he say that Claudia was the cause of that.
Okay, so if Al is the Trojan horse, then that's not Al's doing. That's personal. So that doesn't go away. And then they had Al. How do they? To me, their viewerships are majority Democrats. So how is they're gonna? And Claudia, she's a Democrat. She's a pro-Democrat. Isn't Al a Democrat?
Right.
Ain't Al a Democrat?
Well, you know what? He might play the adversarial role because he's so corporate. You know, he keep on trying to represent like he's so corporate.
Yeah, they said Al always say he hate Trump. So yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah.
Because I was thinking, you know, he'll turn for some money. He'll turn on a dime now.
Yeah, but
you can't trust Al.
Yeah, you can't trust him. But with this part, you can pretty much say it look like he's going blue, baby. He look like he's going blue. But thank you so much for calling in. That was a nice try. Calling from 678. You're live on the air. Talk to me.
Hello.
Hey, talk to me. What's your thoughts about all this?
Let me tell you what I think, Gigi, and I'm just going to be honest with you. TGIF, as far as I'm concerned, the person who really made everybody come to TGIF was Funky Dineva. Al is boring. Claudia is boring. And when they didn't want to pay Funky, I stopped watching. I'm just going to be honest. What about you?
Well, I never started watching, so I didn't stop. But I do agree with you. Everybody was saying that Funky held the show, and Funky was right. I feel like they should have just gave the show to Funky. But I guess Claudia and Al, they didn't want to let it go. Claudia and Al should have just said, hell, you know what, Funky, go ahead, and maybe they should just sit back and be producers.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I feel as a Black woman. I've seen two light-skinned people jumping on the chocolate. And I am proud that Funky went on about his business and went ahead and took care of business and said, I don't need you. But as far as Claudia and Al are concerned, to me, they looked like, they sounded like Step and Fetch It. They really couldn't hold their own on YouTube. I'm really, Al, you married Star. I mean, come on, you're a banker. Your voice is not interesting. Claudia, come on, you're not a good actress.
You know what I think? Okay, let me tell Claudia. Claudia, if I were you, you are a very pretty girl, Claudia. Why don't you go under Tisa Tales? I don't know how she did it, but Tisa Tales, she's a beautiful girl and she makes it work in this gossip thing. You know, oftentimes when I was growing up, pretty girls just don't gossip. You're pretty, you don't be in this mess. You know, don't do that, you know? And Tessa Tales, she makes it work for her however she did it. But if I was Claudia and I was trying to break into the YouTube space, I would study Miss Tails, and I would try to be inspired by her, because she makes it work for her. Miss Tails, she don't have to, she's not in battles with people. She don't do a lot of drama. She keeps to herself, and she's a hard worker. And she makes a lot of money doing it. And I think Claudia, do you guys think that Claudia, if she was like in the lane that Miss Tails in, that she would be kind of happy? I don't know. What do you guys think? Press 1 if you agree. Press 4 if you disagree. Do you know Miss Tails?
Well, I think the reason why she could never be a Tisha Tails, and yes, I like Tisha, but as the old people say, you can think that you're pretty on the outside, but your inside is not pretty. And that's the difference between Claudia and Tisha Tails. Tisha is a beautiful woman, but she exudes inside herself class, dignity. We don't see her doing a lot of things. And Tisha can hold a conversation. I'm just sorry, Claudia cannot. Claudia can't let beauty carry her all the way through, and it does not carry her.
All right.
You're a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And it shows. Shows. I like the fact, like the lady just said 2 callers before, I watch you because why? You don't get down in the dirt and rattle in the shit and then say, oh, look at me, I'm pretty. No, you don't. It's the thing between class and trash.
Hello.
You are classy.
Thank you.
You are classy. You are educated. Claudia does not give us that. Claudia gives us the step and fetch, I'm light skinned, oh, like me. No, Claudia, it doesn't work that way. This is 2024, baby girl. You are not classy. Yes, you're beautiful, but your inside doesn't show it. Miss Gigi, I agree with the lady. You look at your facts. You say, well, let me step back. Let me look at this before I give my opinion. What we say, it's easy to open your mouth, but when you open your mouth and you show us your ignorance, you can't expect us to ride and die for you.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that Claudia can make a transition?
No.
You don't think she can make a change?
No, that's a hard no.
Okay.
That's a hard no. There's some things that people are good at and some things that you're not good at. And Claudia just needs to go ahead and accept you're not good at this. Find something else to do, baby. You're not good at this. Let's just give her a hard no. Let's just be honest.
Okay. What about Al? Do you think that he can be better?
No. You are a banker. There are some people, like I say, let's call a spade a spade. There are some people that are talkers, that are educated, that are classy, that can entertain us. Al and Claudia are not that. They cannot hold a candle to Funky Dineva.
Well, no. When you comparing, if you're comparing everybody to Funky Dineva, then that's unfair,
Okay, Gigi, I'm not comparing them. I'm saying y'all were 3 people on a show, just like if they had put you on the show, I would have preferred you over Armon Wiggins because I'm going to say it again. You can talk to people. You can relate to people. You can make us laugh. We can have all kind of conversations from what we say from the crack house to the White House. Al and Claudia don't give me that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give me that. Armon Wiggins, yes, I like Armon, but he is not in the same league as some of the people, like I say, you, Funky Dineva. There are other people that I can mention that could have done. Dr. Heavenly. She was good. T.S. Madison. I can lay all personal things aside. This is business. This is about the bottom dollar and about who's going to bring the views and who's going to make it enjoyable for everybody to watch and see. To me, the chemistry of Al and Claudia did not mix. It was all in water. It was not a good show without Funky Dineva. The same way, like I said, it was good when T.S. Madison did her little thing, but they still couldn't hold a candle to somebody that can relate to people. Come on, Gigi, you know what I'm saying. If you can't relate, you can't relate.
Well, you know what? This is your truth, so I'm just letting you say it. But you know what? I thank you so much. You said what?
But Gigi, we can relate to you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
you have open
that.
dialogue.
Yeah, I love talking to people. Mm-hmm. All right.
Tell
Well,
me what time you
678. I gotta go. We running out of time, baby. But I appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Call it 414. You still here with me?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm trying to figure out what just happened.
Let it go.
Because
Be like Keisha
Dr.
Cole.
Heavily was not good. She couldn't read a prompter either.
Be like Keisha Cole and let it go. Let's move on. Honey.
No, that was not. No,
Right.
no.
So
That's
closing.
Claudia was good at her job. She was good at, everybody got different strengths. Of course, she's in the business, so she's not gonna talk trash like Funky and Armon. They originated from YouTube. She originated in Hollywood. Of course, it's a little different, but I still feel like she gave her opinion. I feel like she was good in the politics area. She said she always liked politics. You could tell by the way she talked about it. So I don't see.
Now, for me,
Yeah, I
I
don't really
think that
agree with that.
anybody can improve. Anybody can do things and be better
Yeah,
if you practice on it. So I definitely feel that Claudia and Al, if they continue to practice and do different things, they can do it. And nowadays, you don't have to be great. You can be mediocre. You don't even have to be mediocre if you want popularity. It depends on what you want. Do you want popularity or do you want, something else? It all depends, but anybody can make it. It's anybody game, honestly. But I just know that
no, the bar is really low right now,
yeah,
and
anybody can make it. It's not
it's society
Yeah,
period.
you don't have
So
to talk
you
right.
could
You don't
definitely.
have to read a teleprompter. You don't have. You can. It don't matter. Shit. Okay. But
But
what
Gigi,
you
it
do
kind of
have to
matter because the
have,
public will
you
eat you
gotta
up.
have some type of personality, or you gotta have something that's gonna
That's what
make a
I'm saying.
person react.
Yeah.
So Claudia and Al, they gotta have something that's gonna make somebody react. So we will see.
She
With
was
that,
she was better than Al. She was
mm,
she was alright. But I don't know, heavily no. And Al disrespected heavily too, real bad. He had a lot of smoke for her. He had a lot of smoke for what was her name, Carolina, that was a guest host. Like he been aggressive plenty times, and they all condescending because he 1 minute he's talking about when Funky said something about Serena Williams talking about her face and her makeup. Al was laughing. He was laughing till he almost cried. But then when he was gone, Funky was gone, and our mom was on there, and they were talking about Serena. It was like, I will not. I will stand
well,
up
I mean,
for
I
black
think
women.
it
So it
it
depended
it
on what
goes
side of the bed
to
he woke up on.
no, it does not. It depends on the person. I told you that. If I like a person, I laugh at your jokes. If I don't like you, I'm not. If I'm on a date, okay, and it's this guy, right? And he tell the same joke as the other guy tell. If I like him, I'm gonna laugh, even if the shit ain't funny. You're so funny. But if I don't like this nigga, I'm not laughing. And it gets to be the same exact joke.
I can't relate. I laugh at anything and
But
everything.
do you understand the message? It's not
Yeah, I
it's
get the
about the
message.
person.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, I'm not going to see it the same. Other people can get a pass cuz they have favoritism or I like them or but with you I may not care for your ass.
I can't relate to that, but I do understand
Yeah, you're just
that's
not
how it
that
is.
person. Everybody is different and that's okay. Some
Yeah.
people are like that, some people are not.
Well, what's our next show, Gigi? What we gonna watch now for Hot Topics? We ain't got no Wendy Williams. We ain't
Well,
got no
don't come
TGIF.
with that negativity. Be creative and come up with something. Now, I don't like that shit. You're not gonna be
I'm
negative.
asking you what we got.
Well, I'm gonna surprise your ass. How about that? But you need to come up with some ideas too. God damn it, shit! But don't be negative.
I come
Cocoa
up with
beans.
ideas, but I can't do them. Somebody else
Coco
got to
Bean.
do
Well,
them, but I can come up with some
don't
ideas.
you ever go get on TV or on the internet talking about something. We don't got nothing else to talk about. You know what you do? You said, "Oh, child, I know the next show is gonna be popping." Okay, because it's always something to brewing. And what the tip I just got in my email, girl, I'm gonna eat. That's how you get the girl. You doing too much. Okay, so hold on. Coco Bean says, so what do you think about Funky said tonight about addressing Al in private? You know what? I gotta get that clip and edit that and put that shit out tonight. I did not see it. I have yet to see it because I thought that Funky Dineva was not going to talk about it anymore. I thought that he was never going to address it anymore because he keeps saying, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to address it. I want to be detached. I want to be detached. But it seemed like every other day he's saying something about people about it. And I guess his people keep on mentioning it and he feel compelled to say something. I don't know. But I will watch it. And I was watching just for that part. And I'm sure some YouTuber doing a great job and they're going to edit that part and make it easy for me. So I won't have to scroll through.
No, he needs to address it in public like he didn't address everything else in public. But he knows Al sensitive, and he's gonna he not going to because that would ruin their relationship because Al can't take it. But and I guess because they're friends, but he should tell us how he feel about it. We want to know.
Yeah, you want to know, but that's his right. That's his choice. Child, if it wasn't for Gigi, I wouldn't be giving them any thought. This is no Kaya versus TS. All right. Well, thank you, baby. Thank you.
No, but I appreciate Gigi for covering this because a lot of us YouTubers, like, and our friends in our real life, don't be watching this stuff. So we be wanting to talk about it.
Well,
and, you know, our real friends that don't watch none of these shows, we don't got nobody to really discuss it with. So we need somebody to cover the YouTube drama.
You know what? You need to be in my DMs. Hit me up on my Instagram, the Messy Sweet Spot. Anything that's popping.
I don't even got an Instagram. I'm gonna have to create one.
That's what I want to hear. And you know, I don't even like you said that. I don't like you said that. I don't like that you said I don't even have one. No, this is what you say.
Why you don't?
Okay. Because you're telling too much. This is what you say. I will message you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll message you. I don't need to know you don't got no IG. You know,
is it the same name, Messy Sweet Spot?
Yeah, just make it happen. Make it happen.
Okay.
Make it happen.
All right.
Yeah,
because I be wanting to talk about this, but friends.
You said that like
nobody be knowing about this. I don't never call into no show except this. Good.
Well, you're gonna always call here. But you said
this my second time calling you because this is too good. I've been wanting to run my mouth about this situation. And nobody to talk to in real life about it.
Well, I'm here and I'm real life. But you said that IG like it was a goddamn, you about to fill out a long application.
What? I know. Okay, no. What you say? I'm gonna message you tomorrow, girl.
Yes. That's it. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I got a call. Calling from 4404. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. I'm sorry. This is my first time calling into the show, and I wanted to ask a question. What do you think is the reason Funky does not like Claudia? Because I feel like that's the missing piece. Mm-hmm. Because I just don't get it. I don't, because a lot of the stuff, like he warned Armon about Claudia, but when he was on the show, it didn't seem like he had a problem with Claudia. Now, they would really go back and forth when they had trans topics, and Funky used to try to say that that's where women get their femininity and stuff. And Claudia would go hard for the women. But I feel like other than that, what do you think is the missing piece of the puzzle as to why Funky does not like Claudia?
That's a good one, girl. You got me. I don't know. Have Funky ever mentioned why he does not like Claudia? All he gave is vague answers. She's not to be trusted. I mean, that's so vague. I need to know, why don't she need to be trusted? What did she do to you that made you feel like you cannot trust her? How did she betray your trust, Funky Dineva? And we need details. How about that? Okay.
Yes.
Because all this vague talk is bullshit. It is bullshit.
Yes. And I just keep, because I'm one of his day ones, and I just don't understand it. And I've never really felt like, he's always had this talk about, black women saying he don't like black women. He don't, and I've never believed all that, because I am one of his day ones. But with the Claudia situation, it's the first time in the back of my head where I'm feeling like, is there some truth to that? Or is it that he doesn't like pretty black girl? I mean, I don't get, that's the missing puzzle. Why is he just supporting Al in his hatred for Claudia? I don't understand why he does not like Claudia.
Well, we need to dig deeper.
Yeah.
And Claudia, you need to tell, because it's more to the story you're not telling either. You know why that man don't like you. But Lee, the Williams show, said, Gigi, didn't you and Armon used to work together back in the day? We sure did. We used to be a great team. We used to work together. We sure did. We had a great time. All right. So, but back to you. Yes. We need to figure out why haven't Claudia came out and say, hey, this is why Funky Dineva don't like me. But she claims that she thinks that Funky Dineva do like her. So I don't know. She seems like she's out the loop too.
Like the first week in January after he didn't return to the show, it was like less than a week later, he just started going off on Claudia online. That was just so weird. And then he came back a few days later and said, well, no, we talked and we're good and that's it. And there was no explanation. So, yeah.
And you say
I just wanted to say that.
It's all about transgenders?
Yeah, they used to go at it on transgender
well,
topics.
How about why are they talking about transgender topics?
It would be something that was always hot topics in the news. Somebody went viral for saying that their women don't own periods and stuff, like just stupid stuff. Absolutely
why even entertain stupid stuff?
But that was one of the topics for TGI Fridays. That was a topic that night.
I know, but I'm saying why have it as a topic? There's so many topics we can talk about, really.
Exactly.
So, does that mean if I say, this Vaseline lotion I'm gonna marry, and I identify this Vaseline lotion bottle as a man, I mean, are you gonna make a topic about that shit too?
Yeah. Because I mean, Saucy Santana, he stayed in the news, and so that would be a topic for one of the topics for the evening. And Claudia and
is that what their audience
want?
Is that what their audience wanted to hear? And maybe it's the audience.
No, not
maybe
really.
That's what the audience wanted.
I actually stopped watching because of all the, and that's what I think Al meant when he said that they're making the show too gay. It got to the point where almost like 1/3 of the topics were LGBT, or I'm sorry, the letter community.
The gay
I felt
shit.
like 1/3 of the topics.
Right.
Yeah. Because I used to watch on the regular. I really did until Funky
But you
left.
got to know your audience. Is your audience majority gay men or trans people?
I mean, they had a lot of a mixture, but it just got to the point where it was a lot of gay topics. And when it came to trans, Funky and Claudia used to go at it. But you have to be professional. You can go at it, but at the end of the show, you should not be enemies over topics.
And
that's I'm really stunned me that why that's the only thing I could come up with why he really had a dislike for Claudia.
Yeah. Well,
she would go at it for the women, the women who were born a woman, and she would not back down to she held her own. They would go at it. Just like on The View or any other panel discussion. But at the end of the episode, you should not be enemies over a topic.
Right. Did that make the views? Was that like the highest video views, those topics?
I don't think so. Because it got to the point where at the end of the show, it's just like, in another
Because I'm
LGBT,
thinking this. Maybe the LGBT topics was the high view shows. So they kept doing it because the ratings are so high when it talks about LGBT. So.
Yeah. But that's what I'm just wondering. Why does he dislike her so?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is a missing piece. And just like she claimed the other day on that live that she was doing, that she really didn't know that Funky didn't like her until after he left the show.
Mm.
But it just seemed like if he's telling Armon to watch out for her, and I just don't get it.
Mm.
I don't get, because something had to happen. Like, watch this chick or watch this bitch or whatever. But I just never understood.
Maybe Funky Dineva have bad experience with women, and maybe he tired of them playing on his top. Maybe Claudia was playing on his top, and then do you remember that situation when Tasha K gonna interview Flame Monroe, and then Funky said, "I'm done with your ass." See, another woman playing on his top, so maybe he like, "I'm tired of these girls playing on my top."
Yeah, and I know that that's another thing. He was mad about that Flame came on the show because he did not like Flame at all. But he was gone at that point, so you can't dictate who's going to replace you.
Yeah, but he probably felt that Claudia just did it to slight him. Like that's another way of doing her messy shit. And a part of me definitely feel like Funky does want to detach himself from the mess, and he just want to be in his own world.
Yeah, because I can honestly say when it came to Al, I've never really cared for him. I always just thought of him as Star Jones' ex, and that he was the biggest clout chaser, I think, in the industry. I mean, to know that he was a very handsome man who saw this 400-pound woman at an industry party, Alicia Keys' party, you can't tell me he just looked across the room and was just fell in love. Mm. And I guess and I was a faithful watcher of TGI Friday, but his views were outdated. The fact of how the world was introduced to him, I just never cared for the guy. So these videos, these Zoom meetings that are dropping, I'm not surprised to see him acting like the, messy queen. Mm. But I've never really cared for him. Mm. I just figure, I just think if you look up clout chaser, you're going to see his picture.
Girl,
I don't know a bigger clout chaser.
Maybe they had a what they call that? A gay town hall meeting.
Yeah.
And they talked about these women, and they said we're gonna have to get them out of here.
Yeah. So,
girl, they had a town hall gay meeting, honey. And they said we done.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for taking my call, and I will keep listening. And I'm a new listener for you. So.
Thank you, new listener. I appreciate that, child. Appreciate that.
Okay, no problem. Bye.
Let you go. All right, calling from 210. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi. I'm sort of a new listener also, and I'm kind of chiming into the conversation, piggybacking right off of the caller that called before me. I'm a member of the trans community. Me and my boyfriend are huge fans of yours, and I'm also a Fox Soul fan as well. So I just want to say that when we were looking at Fox Soul during the after the Cocktails with Queens era, right at the beginning of when the dynamic of Al, Claudia, and Funky started to play out, right? And I wish I could put my finger more on the issues that I'm trying to point out. But when the LGBT, specifically like trans-related issues would come up, for me, right, looking at Al and Funky, in my opinion, they seem to be the most out of touch with the trans issues. And I know that gay is a totally different thing than trans.
Now, hold on. Because the lady just said, wasn't she just saying that Funky was trying to take up for the trans community, or she got it wrong?
She was saying that Funky was trying to take up for the trans community, and Funky's not a trans complete, like he's not a phobe, right? But at the end of the day, I just find it strange that two gay men on the panel with another Black woman, right, are the two that seem to be, to me, from my perspective, the most out of touch. right? Even if him and Claudia went at it back and forth on their
truth.
issues.
As a trans woman, that's your truth and that's your right, especially when they're talking about you.
Yeah, I just feel like this is kind of strange for me sitting here watching y'all break this conversation down, and you guys are seeming to be the two that are out of touch, more specifically Al, for sure. Al reminds me of the type of guys you see in the club that don't really mess with nobody. They ordering drinks, they got money, you know, they're on the scene, but they don't really mingle with everybody like that. You know what I mean? He's like kind of looks. This is what I get when I'm watching the show. Education, good. I'm glad he says things that we can learn from, right? Because everything shouldn't just be about gossip and hot topic. We should be learning as well. And Al really brought.
What did you learn?
Al would drop facts during the episodes, you know, relating to
facts?
some of the stuff that he. I can't put my finger on it right now because my nerves are a little bit up.
He ain't teach you shit. When somebody
teaches something, I can promise you, I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it. Al gives me the energy of somebody who really teaches with a conversation. You know, he tried to really give us a perspective that was a little bit fresh and a little bit educated. It wasn't just opinion related.
Got it. You valued him. You valued his commentary.
I did. I really did, even though I felt like he was a little bit out of touch. I felt like I still really valued how he came onto the show. We didn't even see the rift between him and Armon as it was playing out. We saw it once things got a little bit hectic, once things got real messy, then we saw it. But in the beginning, he seemed to be very endearing to everybody, you know, and even when he was talking, and I mean, of course, with the exception of calling him boy, you know, we saw some things that stuck out, like obviously at the end, Al just became unrelatable. We just couldn't even get with how you sit there and have a conversation with somebody like that and they not take offense, you know. But yeah, that's one thing I had weird during the show. That one weird perspective I had during the show was I felt like some of the topics that they spoke about were a little bit out of touch from. That's all. And that was seen, and then they started to change the direction of the show. Prior to Maddie coming onto the show, prior to Flame Monroe coming onto the show, I just didn't see a real genuine understanding and acceptance and welcoming of the trans topics. It was more of a debate. It just the conversations on LGBT and trans topics just went left very, very quickly whenever they had those conversations. And like I said, I wish I could put my finger more on it so that I could break that down a little bit more for you, but I really can't right now. But that's just kind of
just from what you tell me. Like I said, I've never watched it. You know, I've never watched this show. I probably skimmed through it, but I've never watched it. I got really into it when the mess started coming because I'm messy. So yeah. Now it sounds like, you know, they use trans topic to have some arguments. It sounds like you just from how you said, like once a trans, okay, let's sit up here and argue.
Yeah. I mean, other conversations that they would have would be something that they could come to terms with.
Who is obsessed with transgenders? Somebody on that thing is obsessed with transgenders. Who?
And I believe that as well. Well, let's just be honest. The whole media right now is literally using our community to infiltrate a whole lot of stuff that we just don't belong in.
Well, it's a lot of platforms that I watch, and they never bring up no damn transgenders.
This is very true as well. In the urban community, you know what? You do have a point there. Other than just mainstream media. And
I hardly even talk about transgender topics.
Right. But when you bring them up, I just feel like you should have a little bit more to do than just argue about it and get absolutely nowhere with it, right?
I agree with you.
What does that help when you're watching a show like Fox Soul? What does that do for anybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was very apparent in the beginning dynamic between Funky, Claudia, and Al.
Okay, yeah. They said it was only one time when the issue with T.S. Madison just hilarious. I can understand talking about that because it went viral and it spread like wildfire. But I don't know how you guys are talking about it. It seemed like they were talking about trans people every other week. Was it just one time?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wish I could put my finger on it more, but they were definitely bringing it up more than just that one time. That was a highlighted time. I mean, we all
is that what
remember how
transgenders
that whole thing went down.
Did the transgender community say, "Hey, can y'all talk about us more"? Is that what the transgender people community wanted?
I don't think so. I don't think it was, "Hey, can you talk about us more"? I think it was that if, like I said, before Flame and before Maddie got on the show, there wasn't somebody that could show us the right representation. So if you're going to talk about an issue about the community and not really have anybody there or anybody that can really speak and bring closure and sense to the conversation, and it's not just an all-out debate or some awkward tension that grows after this being brought up, then maybe you should just leave it to the side. Right. And don't just use it for a line. Don't just use it for the views and things like that. And then we get nowhere like we do with some conversations we can have on Fox Soul where we can, grow from the conversation, learn from one another. And it could be an appreciated topic that's brought up. And it's not just senseless gossip that ends up being like a war field of conversation.
It sounded like they wanted to get them views up and they were just saying, "Yeah, let's put this trans shit up here. This easy. This should get some views."
Well, right, but who's not doing that? No, they're not saying that it's the right thing to do, but that's
I think
happening
some,
a lot.
but like I
said,
a lot of people not doing it. I don't watch a lot of people, but some commentators I watch, they never bring up, transgenders, So.
Yeah, but when you talk about mainstream media, when you talk about the Marvels and the Disneys and the movies that are coming out and the schooling, there's a lot of exploitation. Not even just exploitation, just. I don't even know the words.
I thought you were talking about gossip platforms. I thought we were talking about gossiping.
And we are more specifically when it comes to Fox Soul, right? And I think that, like I said, I just wish they would have had more.
Like Fox Souls that's in competition with Fox Soul, But I guess to move the needle to talk about movies and shit, I think that they exploit every group. They said, Gigi, you are missing a point. Shit, I might be missing a point.
I feel like I'm talking crazy a little bit right now because I'm a little nervous. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the show. I don't want to sound insane either. Like maybe I'm not being as clear as I actually want to be. But I think you get me though.
I'm trans, but they say, I don't relate with a lot of trans people, trans topics and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, shit, I don't know. I would just say I don't know.
I don't think you have to necessarily relate. You don't have to exploit, and you don't have to relate. Listen, there are some things that are unpopular.
They get mad at me if I don't talk about transgender topics. I sometimes I touch it, most times I don't.
Well, here's the truth too that a lot of trans women probably won't tell each other. I don't have one trans friend in the world. That's something about me, and that's something I need to fix.
No, don't.
But
fix
I don't have one person that I'm close to that's of my. So that doesn't,
Right. Guess what? Okay, I have one homegirl, but I don't even talk to her that much. Like I talk to her once in a while. But I wouldn't fix it because I like my life. Shit. I mean, but maybe if you want to be an advocate, and you want to learn what's going down, I don't know. Shit, I'm the horrible person to ask for that. I just know I like my
I wouldn't say you're a horrible person in any aspect, but I would say it's hard for me to decide, like, okay, God, look, this is where I am. I've been lucky and blessed enough to live in this time. Is it my responsibility to be, right, the person that comes into these conversations with rational, even if they're attacking me, right? Like, that's
Hold on, girl. They about to break that goddamn leg. They said Gigi trans. Don't tell nobody, y'all.
I didn't even know until my significant other told me that about you. You're
okay, why he telling my business? Why he telling my business?
I'm gonna get him for you, girl. Don't worry. I'm gonna get him for you.
Get him for me telling my business. Don't tell nobody, y'all.
Your secret is safe with us, girl. No, we love you over here for real. I gotta wrap this up, but I'm so glad you gave me the time to have this conversation. Like I said, I don't think you're any kind of a bad person.
I enjoyed your conversation, and I wish I can talk to you more, especially about this conversation about trans women not being really heavy into the community, because certain people, I feel they want to push me into this box and they want to make me feel guilty for not being deep in it, and they feel like, well, are you ashamed? Well, why? And it's like, that's just not, I just want to be me. God damn it. See, I can't say the wrong shit. Because if you say that wrong shit, looking for the wrong shit so they can run that shit, right? Look, this how she really feel about y'all. She's a traitor. So I'll be like, I'm just going to shut up.
But I'll tell you this. This is what I would want to do. Maybe I'll reach out to you on your Insta. I will reach out to you and private message you on your Instagram. So we can talk a little bit more about this. But I think you're doing as much work as required of you right now, because I really admire, your sector in the YouTube community. I think it speaks volumes for our community that you can get up there and not wave the trans flag and still talk about these things. It's important to find a balance, So thank you for what you're doing, Gigi. And yeah, we love you over here, girl.
Thank you so much, girl. There's so much I can say about that. Because when I first now let me let you go. You said you gotta go. And look at me. I just want to keep your ass
you're gonna have me
on.
wrapped up on this phone.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you. Bye. All right. Calling from 301. You're live on the air.
Hey Gigi, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, girl?
I am well. I'm well. I changed my name. We'll go into that later. But Gigi, I see you as being so much more than trans.
Thank you. Oh, can you say it again?
Gigi, baby, you are a news anchor. You're a news anchor. It's not about your sexuality. Like when I get up in the morning, I don't have to go outside and say, hey, guess what? I'm a Black woman with Italian and, this and that. And I don't have to announce my sexuality. It's nobody's business or what I've done with my body. I'm just going out to plant a garden. Mm-hmm. So if all of the gardeners are coming over, I just don't feel like I have to say, guess what I did sexually today or with my body or anything else. We just want to talk about tomatoes and corn and okra.
Right. And to me,
talk
also,
about the topic. You're a news anchor.
For me, every transgender woman or man are not the same. We don't have the same mindset. We don't have the same values. I cannot speak for the whole community because I have not had their experience. And I'm sure the community as a whole has not had my experience. But some people, like the trolls, they want me to talk from a trans point of view. Well, a trans person wouldn't say it like that. Well, what? But you sound like you talking like a biological woman. Why won't you say it like a transgender person said? I'm not. And it's like, if you don't agree with, I guess, their talking points or how they feel like you're wrong. And that's why I just shut up on shit. So I won't have to hear nothing,
Gigi, you know what? I want to say this respectfully to you, Gigi, and the trans community. I'm a biological woman, so I don't want to seem disrespectful for the way I'm speaking because I don't really know, what's correct. But I will say, why is it that, if it's a day where your topic is about trans women, then maybe that's the day you'll speak on it. And it's just like being, someone may say to me, well, you don't talk like a typical Black girl.
Right.
Like, what does a typical Black girl talk about? So that's how I can make a comparison because
you're absolutely right.
You're
absolutely right.
So I'm just trying to be respectful with the comparison.
I mean, I would say you're absolutely right. Definitely.
Yes. So that's what I say. Y'all give my girl a break. And, don't come at her like that because, she doesn't have to explain that every single day. I mean, she's living her life. She doesn't wear transgender on her sleeve. She has a real life.
Child, let me tell you, they done bullied me so bad that I'm about to come. I'm going to bring out some transgender stories because they done bullied me that bad.
I love
girl.
you, Gigi.
They done bullied me that bad. They like, well, you need to talk about that shit more.
Oh my gosh. Can I say one little thing, Gigi, that I saw before you completely transitioned?
Yeah, go ahead.
That I saw. Well, you had, okay, so it was before you had transitioned and you were speaking with your father.
Yeah,
that's how long ago
my pops, my father.
Yes, you were speaking with your father and you were saying that, how strict your family was.
Yes,
so you
very
didn't even
religious.
Get, I think, the real chance to live the life that you really wanted to live because,
I didn't.
Hey, you had respect.
I didn't.
You had respect for your exactly. Gigi, I love you so much, and I was so sad when I couldn't find you anymore. But I'm so new to the YouTube streets. I'm just stupid to it, honey. But when I found out that was you, you have to don't ever stop popping that fan because then I'll know it's you.
Okay. Bam.
But I saw you back in the day, and it was extremely hard for you. You know, and nobody was there holding your hand. I didn't see
No.
anybody holding
Did
your
I
hand
have
and
the
saying to walk you through
LGBT
it.
holding my hand? No, the gays was not there.
No, you
They said,
surely
fuck you,
didn't.
hoe. You on some weird ass shit. We don't support you doing that. Okay, the transgenders, they just look like, what the fuck? This is the motherfucker we used to lust over. The fuck?
You know?
Girl,
Well,
I
I'm
was
glad
out
to
here
say
by
I got to know
myself.
both of y'all. How about that?
You say what?
I said I'm glad that I got to know both of y'all. How about that?
Thank you, and I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a struggle. Shit.
I appreciate you, Gigi. This is Gigi, your news anchor girl.
Yes. You gotta hit me in my DMs too. We gotta talk.
Yes, sweetheart. I just changed my name. What did I change it to? Something with a dog on it. I just changed it because I thought I was getting a little bullied there. So I was like, let me get my real picture down.
I know that's
and
right.
I learned that from you.
Yeah, keep
it
discreet private. And I think also, well, I don't know if you guys realize it, but I've been an advocate for the LGBT community. I lived that lifestyle. I was popular before. I was in every article before. I was talked about constantly by bloggers and people. So I've been in that type of limelight. And I don't want to go back there. Shit.
Yes. Gigi, if you can see my number, just take it and save it. Save it so that when I call, you know it's me. I'm still really learning my way around. I am going to go. You said, what can I go to? Your Facebook or
Instagram? I'll be more on
DM?
Instagram.
Your Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gigi. I'm gonna hit you up and save my number so that you know it's me, and just in case I get lost again.
Okay,
but
I'll save it and I'll text you.
Girl.
I'll text you from a 313 Detroit number.
Thank you so much, Gigi. I love you, girl.
I love you too. And I love you for loving me and sharing that experience with me. Because at a point in time, I was at a point where I could not hear that shit. I'd be like, nah, if you talking about my pet, I don't want to hear that shit.
No, my mom just passed away a year and a half ago. And I introduced my mom to you while you were transitioning, and she loved you as well, Gigi.
Thank you.
And we spoke before.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You keep doing what you do, sweetheart. We love it. We love it. We love it. And you know, you're a news anchor, so give us the news, the tea, all the gossip.
Yes, I will. All right. Make It Make Sense is in the house. Hey, Make It Make Sense. You guys know a great YouTuber, one of my faves. He donated $2. Let's talk about Gigi's. I'm about to hit 500K. Come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Oh, no, subscribe. Subscribe so we can hit that 500K. All right. People are saying that I'm going to change my channel name. Okay. Somebody said I'm going to change my channel name. And yeah, that was a rumor that anytime somebody found out that I was transgender, I would hurry up and change my whole name. I would strike my channel down. I would change my name so I won't have to hear that transgender shit, okay? People felt like I was running away from They're going to come running with goddamn rainbow flags, okay? I got to get the fuck out of here. No, that was not the case. That was not the case. I'm not going to change, but a lot of times I did change my YouTube channel name because I was going through a period of transformation, and it reflected every name that I have, from Living Fearless to the Kahinor to the Gossip Girl XOXO. It was me going through a different phase in my life. I was going through a different transformation, and even though I did not really explain it well, and that's my fault because I was not forthcoming and I was not just out here just saying, hey, y'all, this is what I was doing. Because at a time I did put a roadblock, and I did not want to be close to people on social media, and I wanted to have a different life. Shit. I wanted to go somewhere where nobody know my name. Don't you know that song by that TV? Don't you want to go where everybody knows your name? Don't. Bitch, it was the opposite. I wanted to go where nobody knew my name, okay? Shit. Because I was like, God damn, I can't. God damn, when you're being popular in a certain limelight and you want to break from that and you just want to be regular, that's how I just want to be regular. So yeah, that's another story. Call them from 404. I'm gonna have to get out of here in a minute because I got a date waiting outside. Okay. 404, you're live on the air.
How you doing, Gigi?
Good. I'm glad you called me. What's going on, girl?
Girl, I just want you to know, girl, we want you to live in your truth, whatever that is. However you doing it is the right way. Don't second guess nothing you're doing because I'm sorry, Gigi. All I remember you is I don't want to be rude, but
no, okay. Let me tell you something. Now I have the strength. I have at a point in time, I was weak. I was very weak and I'm very sensitive. Now, honey, I got the strength of Judah. I don't know who in the Bible, but somebody, I got the strength of Goliath, one of the motherfuckers. I got the strength.
But
so I can
remember watching you to the wee hours of the morning as Jacob.
Okay.
And all I know is, Jacob, you were the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, see, I can take that shit now.
I'm trying to figure out, nobody could mess with you, okay? So I just want you to know that right there. And you had us as a party crasher. So let me tell you, I don't watch religiously, Gigi, because, you be up like me. I can tell you got insomnia, girl. And you like me, we got insomnia. But I want you to know you always came with it. And I remember you trained Tasha K. I remember you helping Tasha K learn how to use these programs and stuff, like get her set up when she was in her bedroom. Like, you grew Tasha K. And I don't think
I don't know about that. I don't know. I can't say that. I would just say this when it comes to me and Tasha K. And a lot of times I don't talk about my relationships, but I guess I will now, because at a time I wanted to be like closed off. Like, I was trying my best. Like, I would ask certain people, I said, please don't say nothing good about me. Because if you say something good about me, it's going to bring attention, and then I'm going to have people that hate me for it. So I would really do things purposely to dim my light and just stay in the dark. But now, things
that's how you work with Armon. Like, you was a mentor before mentors was a thing. So I want to make sure you get your flowers.
And don't forget about T.S. Madison. Don't forget about all of them.
We barely even know how to turn on the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was like in the trenches from way, way back.
Way back.
Like, because, you said you did TV, you did print, you did modeling. So you had that experience. And unlike other people, when they know something, they just keep it to themselves. You was always putting people on.
Yeah.
You wasn't just giving people.
Yeah. At that time, back then, I was very generous. I was generous. With trying to get people voices out. I wanted people's voices to be heard, stories to be heard. I'm so different now. Even though I'm more have my strength, I don't know. I gotta figure. I'm still figuring shit out. I'm still going through changes. So, but yeah.
But I just want you to know we respect you, Gigi.
Thank you.
And that's the thing. The reason I was saying you were off track, not trying to be disrespectful, because you're normally not off track. Because you be on it, and I love your connection with your flock. Okay, your connection is bar none. I love when you had Claudia Jordan. You was asking her some real questions. I love Claudia. I love Armon. So I'm going ride for them. But at the same time, I just want you to know I wasn't being disrespectful by saying you were missing the point. What I was trying to say, and I wanted to be clear, is that I watch TGI every episode. I did not always watch on time, but if I was 8 episodes back, I went back and watched all 8 episodes. So I've never missed an episode. So what I'm saying is I'm straight. I'm not transsexual. I'm not bi. And a lot of the topics were on various things like that, because what they wanted to do is bring a voice to the voiceless. For example, nobody was talking about transgender issues, but it was affecting a lot of people. Nobody's really talking about LGBTQ, community on mainstream news. They wanted to bring attention to that. Nobody was talking about Black issues. They wanted to bring attention to that. Like the girl that got killed over there in, she got hurt, over there in Mexico, stuff like that. So just so it doesn't sound weird that they were bringing these topics
cut you
up.
off? Can I cut you off?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Nowadays, if you want to learn about people talk too much about transgender situations, if you're asking me. Okay. They talk too much shit about it. I see it all the time. And transgenders now, they have their own voices. They have their own platforms. They all tell their own stories. So if you want to see that, usually you'll follow them on TikTok or you follow them on YouTube, because a lot of them, they do document their stories. And then when it comes to the other side, like the Republicans, they stay talking about transgenders, maybe not in a good way, but
right.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you realize, Fox Soul was on a lot of
90 seconds.
Streaming. They were on a lot of different platforms. They were on Tubi and stuff. So you're actually bringing this information to more of a mainstream audience.
Got it. Getting recognized.
Right.
Yeah, CVC said they're not getting recognized. Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, that's good that they did that.
So that's how you can understand why someone who's not transgender, who's straight, would listen to a show that brings this up. That's
60
not like
seconds.
all they talked about. They would talk about, like, let's say, for example, 20 topics a day. And they would do trending and viral topics. And at the time, you remember Jackie Ina? She got called the monkey by Jeffree Star. So stuff like that, or Gorilla, stuff like that, they would address, like trending and viral moments. And then sometimes it would bring up other things. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what? Can I interrupt you again? What I don't understand is this. Okay. You have advocates out here for the LGBT community. And it's like, well, why ain't the LGBT community supporting their goddamn advocates? I mean, y'all support Nicki Minaj and everybody else, but I mean, to me, that just rings bells. And then the LGBT people that are very popular, I'm talking about millions of views, they ain't never talk about no gay shit or no trans shit. It's just all about Vane. It's all about them. So I'm learning. I'm like, well, shit, let them do it. God damn it. But I understand Fox News, Fox Souls, they did what they did. I'm not mad at them for that. You know, do what y'all do.
Yeah. Everybody needs a platform. I just wish Claudia would have got hired at Breakfast Club. I really do. I feel like she made I don't know. I just feel like
not too much on Nikki. Okay, come on now. You know, Nikki got a huge LGBT fan base. You know that. You know, Cardi, these girls have huge. But the gay and the trans advocates that are advocating for their life, they don't pay them no mind. And that's their choice. I'm not saying they're wrong for not doing it. They do what they want to do. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I just want you to know, just always know, Gigi, we appreciate you. Even if sometimes you don't feel it, because I can tell that sometimes you go off the internet for a while, girl.
Yeah, you know I disappear.
So just know, even if you ain't feeling it, it's somebody that's feeling it.
Okay, well, I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. I'm going to get more closer, because that was the whole goal. I wanted to get closer to my fan base like I used to. And every day I'm growing stronger, and I'm having a strength to let my guard down, because I'm a very guarded person. I wasn't in the beginning, but then I got very guarded, and I needed to protect myself, because I didn't have nobody protect me but me. So I need to do shit that would work for me. And I'm glad I did take that time out to do that, and to pause and get away from the limelight, and to cut everybody off, and to really talk to myself, to figure out who I am. Because at that time, shit, I'm figuring out who the fuck I am. I'm going through shit right now.
Right.
God damn
it. Right. Well, don't feel like anything you're doing is wrong, because your walk is your walk. Sometimes I get mad at myself and I say, why don't I have what they have? You are where you are and where you need to be. Like, your journey is not everybody else's journey. Live your own journey. Okay. Take the
now you know I am. You know I am. Jerome donated $10. I appreciate you for talking about trans issues. As a gay man, I still have a lot to learn. Definitely. And if you guys want me to talk about more trans issues, please press 1. If you don't, press 5. Now, 404, I want you to hit me up in a DM, because we still need to talk. And I want to talk outside this. I would love to talk to you more.
God bless.
And
thank you so much, Gigi.
Yeah, anytime. And I had different audience before, and some audience in the past, they didn't care for, a transgender topic, so maybe this new audience that I have.
Where's your fan? Where's that fan? Why
y'all the number
fan?
one.
We need that fan.
Yeah, y'all my number one fans. See, I went off to a different group, girl. I went off when nobody knew who the fuck I was, I guess. And I guess they gagged when they found out.
So you gave up the fan?
Yeah, they gagged when I found out I was a trans. They said, "What the fuck?"
Well, what does that have to do with anything? Let me tell you.
It don't. But you know how people feel. And a lot of times, if people don't know, I guess sometimes I can entertain people that don't like transgender people. So, but shit, I don't give a fuck.
Well, what did they do when they found out that King James was black, honey? Okay, you can't change the facts. And I love you, Gigi. Thank you for letting me talk, and you have a great night, okay?
Thank you. Hit me in my DM. Appreciate you. Pearl donated $5. I appreciate you too, Gigi. How you make me laugh. You're always going to be successful. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So I got 2 people say, please stop talking about that shit. But I have more. I did a video and I'm going to put it out later on today. I will talk about more transgender related topics. I talk about more personal my life, but I do want to let you guys know it is a challenge for me. Okay. So I'm very vulnerable and I already know motherfuckers going to take my vulnerability. They're going to use it against me for war. And that's okay because hell, that's what you do when you talk when you I'm in a messy area. I'm in a very messy area. And for me to be vulnerable, I'm taking a damn risk. That's a risk. How are you going to be in a messy community and then you want to be vulnerable? That don't even make sense to me. But I'm going to do it for you guys. So I'm just asking when it comes time and motherfuckers coming, I'm going to need y'all to help me in this war. Okay. I'm going to need help. Okay. So that's that on that. I'm not dumb. I know how this game go. Okay. They said, don't be careful. Don't overshare. That's the trick. Cause I get happy mouth. I talk a lot. I get happy mouth. And then, I get too comfortable and then I want to be so vulnerable. I just want to spill all the tea. Right. Cause I'm so comfortable and it feels good, but don't let that shit twist you up. Don't want it twist you up. Okay. My nigga calling me. He pissed off at me, y'all. I gotta go. All right, love you guys. I gotta go. DJ out. Ooh, he pissed at me, y'all. All right, I'm out.